Munster rugby, to me, really, is quite different from people who've lived there all their lives. You must remember that I left here at 18 years of age. I left here the day Cork Hibernians were beaten 1-0 by Shelbourne. I came up to watch the FAI Cup final in Dalymount and never went home. I'm going to take 2 lines off here, all right?
Any tickets, George?
I have a lot of tickets. Munster always give me extra tickets. Have you noticed that? How many tickets they give me? No, Munster doing. I'm writing it down. Look. I'm writing it down. There's evidence.
That's the debt, Nell, so...
I live in a time warp, really, of Munster rugby, which is that of a schoolboy. Sure, there'll be visits here for games, and primarily because of my work in the last decade. But I don't have the same affinity with Munster rugby that somebody would have who's lived here all their lives. But what I can't ever forget, and I still have it, is just the prickling at the back of my neck when the guys in the red shirts run out. Because memories just flash across my mind all the time. I really believe there is a spirituality and ghosts about sports stadia. But when you then look at Munster, it is that is part of the reason for the current success. Because what has happened is that all the great, extraordinary gladiatorial contests, when you think of their record against all the touring sides, it's not just 1978 beating the All Blacks. It's the 50s, the 60s, the 80s, pushing the great touring sides all the way. And I think now, when 15 Munstermen come on the pitch, they are linked by an umbilical cord almost with the 10,000 who watch the game. And it is an emotional reaction. And they know when the team needs help. And they lift them. And it is a memory of the special people and the special events that take place in stadia like this.
What action! Jesus,
If 1978 was Everest, then surely the Heineken Cup match against Gloucester was the north face of the Eiger, needing to win by 27 points and score 4 tries in the process. Munster had scaled another impossible peak.
Now this is where they need the drive. They've got it. They've got the drive going. 5 metres, 4 metres, 3, 2, 1. Can the ref give it? No, it's come out. Staunton wriggling his way to the post and right on the post. There are 3 there. It must be a try. Yes, it is. A second try for John Kerry. Now it's all there for the taking as Gloucester pick themselves up from underneath their own posts. The patient build-up, the professional play of all of Munster there brought them to the try. There's 1 minute to go. This needs all his powers of concentration. Whew. It's away, and it's on target, and the flags are up, and Munster have got the lead they wanted. 27 points the difference now. And Munster have done the impossible. Who could have believed this against a side who are going so well like Gloucester? That is probably the best performance Munster have ever put up.
George, the country awaits, the nation listens.
Well, Thomond Park now joins Fatima, Knock and Lourdes. I think the lame will come here and walk. They'll be selling water from here. This defies logic.
Doctors differ, patients die. Commentators differ sometimes too, and none more memorably than Popey and I over Munster. That first Heineken Cup campaign when they reached the final only to be beaten by Northampton was amazing with my relationship with the Munster crowd, because they defied logic throughout that campaign. I based my analysis on logic, and yet match after match after match they won when everything said they shouldn't have done so. Nothing